Good morning. It is Friday, March 1st, and this is Michigan Mornings from Ave Maria Radio and the Ave Maria Radio app. I'm Matthew Handley. I hope you're having a good start to your Friday morning. Teen social media use is on the rise, and it could leave your children open to harm. More on that in a minute, but first, your local weather and this news. An EF1 tornado has been confirmed to have hit Calhoun County early Wednesday morning by the National Weather Service. Robert Flynn's barn was damaged by the twister.
Long extension on the back end. It's all disappeared. There was a fuel tank sitting on the side, and that ended up in the road, and that was 100 feet away.
The tornado was on the ground for about 5.5 miles at 12:29 a.m. with a maximum wind gust of 110 miles an hour. One person was hurt, and hundreds of trees were knocked down. The tornado was on the ground from just east of Interstate 96, north of I-94, near 16.5 Mile Road, and went northwest before it lifted near 21.5 Mile Road and L Drive North. The tornado that touched down at Grand Blanc was confirmed to be an EF2. Former U.S. Representative Justin Amash is announcing he is running for Michigan's open U.S. Senate seat. Amash will be running as a Republican despite previously leaving the party and identifying as both an independent and libertarian at times. He formed an exploratory committee in January. U.S. Senator Debbie Stabenow announced in early 2023 that she would not be seeking re-election. A new state house map has been selected by Michigan's Redistricting Commission and will be sent to a 3-judge panel for review. The court invalidated the legislative districts in the Detroit area as unconstitutional because the map drawers made them based on race in violation of the U.S. Constitution's 14th Amendment. The new map is supported by 10 of the 13 members of the commission. The owners of Northville Downs are suing Plymouth Township in federal court as they are trying to set up a new horse racing track. The family-run track closed earlier this year and wants to move operations to Plymouth Township, but attorney Mike Cox says they're being extorted.
The bottom line is that they're being extorted. It's by municipal mafia, not the old-time mafia.
Plymouth Township Supervisor Kurt Heiss disagrees.
We've complied with the law. We've bargained in good faith for over a year, really, with Northville Downs, and we were very clear with them from the start what we were looking for.
Northville Downs attorney Cox says the township is trying to get Northville Downs to make specific promises in a community benefits agreement and pay an extra $5 million over what they have invested to purchase the land. Michigan is receiving $45 million in grants and loans from the U.S. Department of Agriculture to bring high-speed internet and clean water to rural communities. $997,000 of that money will go directly to 8 communities, including some in Roscommon, Ogama, and Saginaw counties. You're tuned into Michigan Mornings on Ave Maria Radio and the Ave Maria Radio app. Your weather's next. Now this.
For 2,000 years, we've helped the poor and comforted the sick. We've educated generations of children, developed the scientific method and college system. We support marriage and human life. Guided by the Holy Spirit, we compiled the Bible. We are the Catholic Church, with over 1 billion in our family, sharing in the fullness of Christian faith in the church started by Jesus. If you've been away, visit CatholicsComeHome.org today. Welcome home.
In Detroit today, it will be sunny this morning, then become mostly cloudy with highs in the upper 40s. Tonight will be cloudy with a chance of showers, lows in the upper 30s. Tomorrow will be cloudy with highs in the mid-50s. The third Sunday of Lent will be mostly clear with highs in the lower 60s. Monday will be partly cloudy with a chance of rain in the afternoon, highs in the upper 60s, and Tuesday will be mostly cloudy with rain likely in the morning, highs around 60. Today in the Saginaw Valley, it will be warmer and starting with sunny skies, turning partly cloudy later on, with highs in the upper 40s. Tonight will be cloudy with lows in the mid-30s. Tomorrow, expect partly cloudy skies in the morning, then clearing with highs in the mid-50s. On the third Sunday of Lent, we will have mostly clear skies and highs in the mid-60s. Monday will be partly cloudy with a chance of showers in the afternoon, highs in the lower 50s, and Tuesday will be mostly cloudy with a good chance of rain, highs in the upper 50s. With teenage use of social media skyrocketing, there is also a greater and greater chance teens can be harmed online. Don Hawkins, CEO of the National Center on Sexual Exploitation, joined Vanessa Den-Hagarmo on Epiphany to discuss this important issue.
Well, one of the issues that is currently happening is that these social media platforms that allow teens and even younger to be on them have largely not designed these platforms with their safety in mind. And so our youth are suffering to huge extents. Things like common sense measures like not being exposed to pornography, that kind of activity, these companies are not doing anything to prevent that. Or having the default safety settings on, parental controls by default on. A lot of these companies allow strangers to reach out and connect and talk to our young people directly when it's just common sense. Why should they allow that? And as a result, we're seeing immense numbers of our young people being targeted and groomed and having really harmful experiences on these platforms.
So we've known, Dawn, for a while and things that people may not be aware of. I remember a few years ago I went to a bullying conference. Beware of platforms like Snapchat and others because they purposely target kids as young as like 9, 10 years old, especially boys, and show them pornographic images.
Yeah, the reality is that kids under 13 aren't technically supposed to be on most of these platforms, but they're not doing anything to stop younger kids. And they know way younger kids are on. They can tell from all the data they have on us. And they've told us that. So why are they not, requiring more verification of age? And that's something that we're trying to get changed in law. But the algorithms are so different for our young people. So just an example, like I have a number of fake accounts. I'll go on Snap or Instagram and say I'm like a 13-year-old boy or girl. And the content that I get is so much more sexualized, so much more violent. A lot of it will be like focused on eating disorders and just all these other issues, which is such a different experience than the algorithm facing me as a mom of 5 in their late 30s.
Epiphany is weekdays at noon on Ave Maria Radio. I'm Matthew Handley. I hope you have a great weekend. Thanks for tuning in to Michigan Mornings. You can follow me on X at Radio Handley and find Ave Maria Radio there as well. Lord willing, I'll be back on Monday, and until then, goodbye.